Hi, welcome to another Derek Does. Today, we're going to do these. Hi, welcome back to another Derek Does. I'm Derek. Thanks for joining me, and if you're new here, please subscribe and check out all my other videos, because I'm sure you're going to find something that you like. But today, I was cleaning out a box of stuff, and I discovered that I have quite a collection of Ray-Ban sunglasses, and some other brands of sunglasses also. But I was going to do just a video just on vintage Ray-Bans, but I decided to break it up a little bit because I have quite a few that I discovered that I had. Now, I didn't used to wear glasses. I used to have contacts, and I wore vintage Ray-Bans basically anytime I went outside. And today I'm going to do the Ray-Ban Aviators. Now, probably for Ray-Ban, the biggest ones were the Aviators and the Wayfarer. Those were the two biggest sunglass lines that Ray-Ban had. It kind of all started with the Aviators. And they started this pre-World War II, I think in the late mid-30s. The Army wanted a pair of glasses that, instead of wearing goggles, they could have a pair of glasses that were sun protection and also kind of anti-foggish a little bit. And so some companies made them with some plastic and stuff, and eventually they wound up basically with this exact same model that I have right here. It's a little different. Obviously things have changed over 80 years, but it's still a thin metal frame with a glass with a G15 lens in it. Now, I don't know if that's exclusive to Ray-Ban or if other places have it. Basically, it's a gray lens. It kind of looks green. It's a greenish gray, and it lets 15% of the light in when you wear them. And I'll do close-up so you can kind of see what a Ray-Bans are. You've seen them before. They're in everything. It's gone on. You can still get them today. I love the Aviator look. It's classic. It's timeless. I remember back in the early 2000s, I was wearing my Ray-Ban, and my buddy was like, who's real fashiony, he's like, hey, those are so stylish. And it's like, really? They're probably 10 to 15 to 20 years old that I was wearing them. So they still look good today. It's a hitter that you're always going to be okay having a pair of Ray-Ban Aviators. So I thought I would just kind of show you the pairs that I have. I have a couple different versions of them. This is like just their normal standard version, and then there's also the ones with, I'll say Ray-Ban with a P, and that means it's polarized. I like the polarized one myself better than the regular because the polarized, when you look through it, it's better for your eyes. You just see better. Everything's just clearer, more in focus than just the regular. They're more money though, but just the regular ones. Most of the ones I have, I purchased used. I don't know if I think a pair of Wayfarers I did buy new once, but most of everything I have is used, and I'm fine with it. And I'll show you the different versions of this. I'll put them on and you can see how they look on my face, and I'll just kind of give you an idea of what's out there with the Ray-Ban Aviators. So let's take a look. Alright, so these are some of the pairs I have. I thought I'd just kind of show you, and I also show you the cases. I have obviously this one is messed up, but this is a very early Bausch & Lomb case for Ray-Bans. These are probably from the, I would say, early 60s. And then later they came up with these. I think actually the brass ones are probably a little older than this one. And then later on, I think these brown ones came out. And today I don't think they look like this. I think they're a little different. But I thought I'd show you the glasses. These are your standard Ray-Bans. As you can see, you can kind of see through the lens there, kind of what it looks like. See how it just says Ray-Ban, it doesn't have a P on it. And these have stems on it. And soon my cat will be visiting. So I've got this pair. And they come in different sizes. They come like in a small, medium, and large on the actual size of the glasses themselves, which I think is like a 58 and a 60 and a 62 millimeter maybe. And then I've got another pair which I think is the exact same as that pair, as you saw. And then this pair is actually a P, so this is the polarized. You can't really tell possibly here. But when you go outside, you can really tell it, especially when you look through windows and things like that. So it's just the next step up for your glasses is the polarized. Those are the ones I recommend. This is a black pair. These are kind of what, and I would probably call these either the Stallone Cobra ones, you know. And as you can see, it actually has a what they call a sweat pad at the top on this particular pair. These just have the bar running on it. Later they would, well, different models, they would actually have the sweat bar, which is this, and you can see it runs there, so it kind of keeps the sweat out of your glasses as you wear them. And this also has the wraparound earpieces. So that was an option also you could get. So you could get a straight earpiece like this, like a standard eyeglass, or you could go with the wraparound, which would be like the early eyeglasses, like from the 20s and 30s. These hold on, so if you're doing any sort of active, if you're, say if you were a pilot and you're going upside down, you may want that. Then they also came out with, it's an aviator, but it's more of a shooting glass. So it's clear. These are what you wear like if you're going to go shooting, and also you can get them in an amber, which are really popular. This also has the sweatband, and a lot of times the shooting glasses actually will have a circle here. That's what to look for when you're looking for a vintage pair of Ray-Ban shooting glasses. Those are the ones you'd want. Those go for a lot of money used even, and new. I don't even know if they still make them new, but they had a circle here built in. It was made out of metal just like this, and then had the sweatband, and then would have the wraparound earpieces. So these would be not really safety glasses, but they kind of are. But they're not, I wouldn't, don't wear them for, they're not OSHA approved. Now this is a pair I picked up. This is a pair of, now they don't say Ray-Ban on the lenses, but if you look, I don't know if we can see there, it does say Ray-Ban USA across the top here. And this has also the wraparound, but they're more square. So these are more of this is what the 70s would be about. I'm sure these are mid to late 70s model, because back in the 70s they made the sunglasses kind of square like this. So this is like a square pair of aviators. I'm sure it had a name from Ray-Ban. I'm sure there's guys out there that are Ray-Ban aficionados and would let me know what model this one is. I'm sure it has a name, and I'm sure this one has a name. They all have names, but these are your aviators. See how they're kind of a teardrop shape? They're kind of like a pear. They all have that, even that one, except for this one, which has a square. But those are Ray-Ban aviators. Pretty much every movie, every celebrity, anybody has a picture of them wearing, at least at some time, a pair of Ray-Ban aviators. So I thought you guys would like that, at least give you an idea. Now there's different models of Ray-Bans all over. They make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of glasses. So keep your eyes open. If you see a pair like this, look for the Ray-Ban if you can. They were copied immensely by anybody and everybody because they sold so well. They would make cheap knockoffs that also, you know, they're nice too if you can find a nice knockoff, but you can also find some really crappy knockoffs that aren't as nice. But these are the Ray-Bans for the Aviator. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Derek Does, and maybe you learned a little bit and maybe whet your appetite for getting yourself a pair of Ray-Ban Aviators. I love them. Unfortunately, I wear glasses now, so I don't wear them anymore. I thought about maybe taking a pair like I have and maybe having a prescription lenses built into it, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of the lightweight Ray-Ban sunglasses. So what I'm probably do is I'm gonna have to sell them. So look for them in the future, actually, because I'll probably be posting these. I'll put some links in the description below, though, if you want to get yourself a brand new pair. I'm sure I'll be able to find some that might be a good choice for you. So I will see you on the next Derek Does. Thanks for watching.